Hi guys, I wanted to make one last video in 2016. This will be posted on January 1st of 2017, but I really wanted to basically review my year of 2016. A lot happened in 2016. Let's go through why 2016 was an amazing year for me. For starters, in 2016, we welcomed our second son, Carson, on April 15th, and he's just the sweetest little boy. It is amazing being a mom to two boys. I never thought that I would be a boy mom, but it's truly amazing. I love it. And Rowan and Carson are now starting to actually play with one another and just interact with one another, and it's just amazing seeing that. Another thing is we took our very first family trip as a family of 4 in June. One of my friends from high school got married and we took a trip and went to the wedding. So it was really cool to have people that I grew up around when I was in high school, see my kids, meet my husband, that kind of thing. So that was really neat. Also on that trip, we were on our way home and we stopped to stay with my best friend, and me and my best friend got a tattoo together. It's a saying. It goes, "Together forever, never apart, maybe in distance, but never in heart." We split that saying. I have part of that saying tattooed on my arm right here, and she has the other part of the saying on her side right here. So it was really cool to get a tattoo with my best friend, and I know she's going to be one of my best friends for life. So I love her so much, and it was really fun. Also, this is a really big thing. Rowan turned 3 in September. I seriously can't believe that we have a 3-year-old. But yeah, Rowan turned 3 in September, and he was able to start preschool in November. He goes to preschool 5 days a week, and he goes for about 4 hours. And he's able to be picked up by a bus and dropped off by a bus, and he loves it. He loves being able to be with other kids and learning, and I'm so happy that he's able to be in preschool. It makes me so happy. One of the biggest, I know I just said Rowan going to preschool was really big, but one of the biggest things that has happened to me and my husband as a couple, to us as a family, happened in August. In August, we found out that we may have the opportunity to pursue buying a house. The road to buying the house that we are in was a little rocky, and it took a while. It really did. But we were able to purchase the house, and we moved into this house in October. So we are officially homeowners, and we don't have to live in apartments anymore and have neighbors above us or below us. And we can remodel or paint and be loud and jump, and I love it. I love having a house. It's amazing. We have a really big backyard, and it just feels really good to have like one of our dreams as a family finally coming true. Me and my husband have only been together for 5 years. And to be able to buy a house already when we've only been together for 5 years is a really big deal to me. I feel like 5 years is a small number, and sometimes it takes a lot longer to be able to buy a house. So the fact that we were able to, it was just a big weight lifted off of our shoulders, and we're so happy now. My husband is really close to work now that we live here. He's like maybe 10 minutes away from his job. Before, he had to drive almost half an hour to work. And it just feels really good to have our own space. So it just makes me really happy. Since we were able to buy this house, we also were able to get dogs. Yes, I said dogs. My husband has been wanting a dog pretty much since we got together, but we weren't able to because we always lived with somebody, or we lived in an apartment that didn't allow dogs. We were able to get 2 purebred German Shepherds. The first German Shepherd that we got, her name is Kona. She's 5 years old, and she is pretty much all black, and she is my husband's dog. She is obsessed with my husband, and she doesn't really like me, but you know. And then the second German Shepherd that we have, his name is Cooper, and he is about 4 months old, and he is my dog, and he's just the most precious dog ever. And I'm happy that we got dogs. I really am, because I do love them, but I am still a cat person. I will always be a cat person at heart, and if I had to choose between cats and dogs, they will always be cats. So a little off there, but cat person right here. In November, we were able to host our very first Thanksgiving in our new home, and that was pretty cool because my husband's mom and grandma came out from Nevada, and we had some of my family here. Just to be able to say we can host holidays at our house it feels really, really good. So, yay! And then we were also able to have my grandma's 70th birthday here. I offered to have her birthday party at our house so that everyone could also see the house since we just moved in and all that kind of thing. And it worked out really well. I'm glad that we were able to do that. Also, obviously, you know, we moved into a house and everything, and we had our first Christmas here. And oh my gosh, it feels amazing to be able to have Christmas in our new home. Like, we have a house. We bought a house. I still say that to my husband sometimes. I'll just look at him and I'll be like, honey, we have a house. Like, we bought a house. This house is ours. We seriously didn't think that we would have a house for another 6 years. Not even that. So this opportunity that we had to buy a house, just, it floors me, and I'm just so happy. So those are a lot of the things that happened in 2016. Like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's a lot. I have notes here that I'm looking at. But anyways, I also started vlogging a lot more in 2016. 2016 was my second year on YouTube. My first year I was here and there, and then I took a lot of time off while I was pregnant. But after I had Carson, I was vlogging more, I was making more videos. And I'm a lot more into my YouTube channel now. It's my hobby. I've met so many friends through YouTube, and it makes me happy. Like, I love making videos and meeting new people, and it's really fun for me. Something that I've noticed is, since we've had Carson, Rowan is learning how to be a big brother, and it just melts my heart. Rowan, at first, when Carson was a little baby, didn't want anything to do with him because he couldn't crawl. But now that Carson is starting to crawl and move around and play, he loves talking to him. He loves playing with him. Yes, he takes away toys and he gets jealous because Carson is playing with his toys. He has to learn to share. But the fact that they can play together and talk and laugh at one another, it melts my heart, and it makes me so happy. And I love seeing it. And the fact that we can make memories in our new home. This is going to be our home for a very long time. So I always told my husband, I want a house that our children can grow up in. I don't want my kids to have to grow up in an apartment. So that is what we are doing, and that is what happened. And I'm so excited for the future. I'm so excited for the future, you guys. Also, going along with Rowan learning to be a big brother, my husband and I had to learn how to have 2 kids, how to have 2 boys. You go from having one kid, a toddler, and then you go from having a toddler to a little baby. It's quite the difference. But when you have a toddler that is in the tantrum stage and a little baby, it's hard. It's also hard dividing the time between the two. And my husband works a lot, and I'm home during the day every day. So I have to balance what I'm doing and taking care of the boys. So it's been a learning curve, but I think I've done pretty well. So there's that. Like I said, my husband works a lot, and my husband loves his job. Seriously, my husband got this job, I think, like a 1.5 years ago or something like that, but he loves it. This is the happiest he's been in a long time. It's been the best job he's had since we've been together, and he always comes home with stories and a smile on his face. And he may have his bad days, but he loves his job, and I'm so happy that he finally found a job that he can enjoy. You know, talking about my husband having a job that he loves, like, that's another thing that we are so happy to have happened. We are starting to finally go on a path that is really good for us. Like, a lot of good things have happened in the past year. For like a couple years before 2016, we had a really bumpy road since we got together. We were living with other people. We were living in an apartment. We didn't have a lot of good things going for us. We seriously thought we were going to be in an apartment for the next 6 to 10 years. That was our plan. We had this amazing opportunity of buying a house, and things just seemed to be going our way. We are finally on the road to paying off our debt and like going on trips that we want to go on and saving up the money that we want to save and all those fun things that you want to do as a family. Like, you want to have money in savings. You want to go on trips with your family. You want to have the job that you love. You just want to be happy as a family, and we are getting there. And I feel like us being as independent as we are, my husband and I have always tried to be as independent as we can. We try not to ask for help from anybody else if we don't need to, because we want to know that we did this by ourselves. We want to know that. The fact that we can say that is a big deal. And we are going into 2017 very independent, very happy, and it's just amazing. So this video is probably really long, but I just want to let you guys know that things are amazing. And yeah, we have some bumps in the road, and we had bumps in the road in 2016, and more will come in 2017. But my husband and I have always said that, yeah, we have bumps in the road, but as long as we have each other, we are always able to get through those. Somehow, if we come to like a money issue or just any issues in general, we stress about it, but we always get through it. We always get through it. And that's the thing. Like, you have to get through it. You have to, be happy. You have to know that everything is going to be okay. So anyways, that is my review of my year of 2016. I'm so happy that I could share it with you. Here's to 2017 and another year of YouTube and making new friends and talking to you guys. And thank you guys so much for watching my videos in 2016 and supporting me and commenting and messaging me and everything. I am so happy that I have you guys to talk to and communicate with and all that fun stuff. So anyways, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.